We know what you're thinking. Tell us what shows you want to hear. Just help us make it better.
So who's lost $1 this?
Yeah, who cares? So who lost and who found $1? We got it, David. Okay, so here's the best part. David's not here today. So I have a David lost found, and of course I have a Steve lost found. So I'm going to do mine, and I'm going to say David's for the end because we have to, of course, have something fakakta crazy at the end. I have one for David that I literally read on the Financial Times this morning, and I was laughing, and I said to myself, "It's a shame David's not here because this is perfect." But anyway, so the lost dollar found today is the Chinese real estate company Evergreen is going bankrupt. And I think there's the whole Chinese real estate market, which they kind of know is about to implode. So I think that for John, that's a found dollar. For the rest of the world and the Chinese, it's probably a lost dollar. So I think that's going to be very interesting to see how that goes with their bonds and whatnot. But they've been in trouble for the last couple of years, so we'll see what happens there. All right. That's all I got. I know I'm saving the last for David. David's part is last, so not to worry.
David's is last. John or Kurt, you got one?
All right. So, okay, I got this last Sunday, Argentina, they had the primary elections. And primary elections in Argentina, anybody can vote. So it's sort of it's a preliminary look at what the election results are most likely going to be, in October. And a guy called, Javier Milei got the top amount of votes, which is 30%. The other two parties got, in the high 20s, 27, 29. And he considered himself a liberal, and he's really considered, a right wing, but he's not really. He's like the left is shit, and we gotta, get rid of all the shit that they've brought. We're gonna close down the central bank, and we're gonna dollarize the economy. We're gonna eliminate half the ministries that we have to like 8 essential ones. So he's sort of a fresh air, and so I guess it's a lot of potential dollar wins for Argentina if he wins.
It's an Argentine experiment.
Yeah, it's an Argentine experiment. Very cool.
So the other, and so that's a dollar win. And dollar lose, I think, interest rates continue to go up, especially on the long end of the bond market. So now you have mortgage rates are at 7.09 for a 30-year mortgage. So maybe it's a dollar loss there for a lot of people, and a lot of people are stuck. They're not stuck, but if they want to move, they don't really want to move because they got a 3% mortgage, and so that's.
So they're stuck, John. You're right. That's a loss.
Yeah.
All right,
so it's a loss.
Kurt or Michael, who wants to go next?
Well, all I have is a loss, and it's over there in the UK, the NHS, their healthcare service. They've been tanking, losing money, hundreds of billions of pounds over a long period of time. Now they're going to private equity. And it's you got it.
They're screwed.
Yeah, and it's also losing left and right in the private equity sector. So yeah, just lose. So we'll put that as a big loss.
Wow.
Okay, Michael. Well, I got the David at last. So go ahead, Michael.
Yeah. No, I'll do a domestic story, and one that hits really close to home because my mother's family and my family lives out in Hawaii, and specifically in Maui.
Oh my goodness!
You guys heard Lahaina. I mean, my heart goes out to Lahaina and the residents that got burned to the ground, and no one really knows why or how it happened. That the high winds, small fires, and a lot happened. But so that's definitely a loss for Lahaina and a loss for the culture of not just Hawaii but our entire community, entire country. But the plus side of it is that the community is coming together. And one recommendation I would make for the people on the show is if you want to make a contribution, my brother works at the Sacred Heart School of Lahaina. School got burned to the ground. They're raising money to rebuild the school. And people are coming out of the woodwork all over the country to support the Sacred Heart School. So their direct giving is going to be the thing that's going to help Lahaina really rebuild. So, it could be a found dollar over time, but hearts go out to that.
I agree. That's
Yeah.
true. All right, now to lighten up the mood.
Do it.
So this is for David, and he won't watch it,
Here's
so
for
he
you,
won't know I can
David.
say anything. David, there's a guy named George Church here in Texas. He's founded over 50 companies, and they all deal with genetics. His latest project is called Colossal Bioscience. It's the most outlandish yet. It's a Texas-based startup, the spinoff of License of Technologies. He's got Peter Thiel, so you know it's going to fail. Paris Hilton and Thomas Tull as investors. And what he wants to do is he wants to bring back the woolly mammoth. It's an article today in the Financial Times. Thank you, Financial Times. And he is, whatchamacallit, he is going to bring back the woolly mammoth.
Are we going to do like, is this a Jurassic Park all over again?
It could be.
What?
It could be. I will, for people that follow me on LinkedIn, I will post this on LinkedIn. You can read the article there. But yes, this is what this is. And we're going to reach out to George and his company to see if he wants to come on the Lost Dollar Business Club and be a guest. And he can tell us about why he's going to bring back the dinosaurs.
I think we need to get Paris Hilton on, because I think she's really the loose cannon in this whole thing. We need to know where she's going with this.
Yeah.
Well, here's the only problem. Here's the only problem with that. I don't know Paris, and I don't know how to get a hold of her. So if somebody does, sure, Paris can come on, but I could care less about Paris. I want George Church. I want to hear about the woolly mammoth experiment so bad. So I wanted to come on Lost Dollar Business Club and do a whole show just on this company. Are you kidding? This will be awesome.
Let's do it.
So if anybody knows George Church in Texas, have him give us a holler. If not, George, we're coming after you. I only mean that in a good way. He's also going to do the Tasmanian Tiger, the Dodo. He's trying to bring back everything.
Trying to bring them all back. All right.
I'm hoping he brings back Orson Welles and Alfred Hitchcock too. I mean, that'll be awesome. So that'll be very cool.
God.
But everybody, this was an awesome show. We'll see everybody next Saturday morning. Show airs at 6:00 in the morning Eastern time, and you can watch it on YouTube or pick it up where you get your favorite podcast. If you don't want to watch the whole show, you can look at Lost and Found on our TikTok feed. And that's it, guys. We'll see everybody next week. Cheers.
All right. Ciao.
All right.